Pretty nice little gun. The M&P VTAC here today. So really what we're only going to do is we're going to just kind of do some of the differences and the similarities between the standard M&P on this this showcasing of this gun. We're not really going to talk about the M&P in itself because there's a lot of videos done on the basic M&P. Kind of like the Glock 19. It's really well known, very good platform, and it's been done. So we're just going to talk about, you know, mostly the differences here, but also some of the similarities. First off, let's just go ahead and unchamber the weapon, some magazine, and it looks like we are clear. So you're going to notice right off the bat that this gun's a little bit different from the factory M&P in that it has a slight different coloration. Obviously, you still have the Vital polymer on the lower frame here, but it's in an FDE finish, which is kind of nice. You're also getting the stainless steel reinforced chassis, which all those rails that the slide rides in and everything, that's all reinforced. So really good in durability there also, which is pretty similar to the M&P 2.0s and the classic M&P series of handguns. You're going to get a different coating on the slide. Normally, traditionally in the past, it's been a melanite finish. It's Armor Night by M&P. That's what they like to title their melanite finish. But this is a different finish. It's a PVD finish, which is a physical vapor deposition, and it really gives it kind of like a dark earth, maybe bronzy color. It's pretty cool, and it looks good in the whole package together. It's really nice. In terms of durability, it's like right about a nitride. So, you know, nitride is very common on most of the handguns out today, and it's been proven in durability. But in terms of durability on the slide, it's really not a huge deal because it's just a finish. It protects it from corrosion, but it's all going to get beat up the same. So we're also going to showcase the sights here too, because those are another feature. Let me check here again just to get some contrast, because I know it doesn't like to pick up the sights very well in the sliding. But these sights are the main reason that you get the VTAC over the standard M&P. You're going to get the fiber optic on the top and then the tritium lamps on the bottom. You're also going to have the serrations on the front face of these sights to reduce the glare. It really cuts down on the glare there and makes that sight picture real crisp. You're also getting steel sights right out of the box for this gun, so it's easy to like rack it off the surfaces and stuff. It's not going to do anything to the sights. Like if you were trying to do that with Glock sights from factory, it wouldn't work real well. So that's one of the things that's awesome about this particular iteration. Also, Trijicon does manufacture these sights. They're around $200, so if you want to do that aftermarket on your M&P, you might as well just pick up the VTAC because you're already going to be above cost of what you pay for this gun. So if you don't have an M&P and you're looking at picking one up, but you want something for duty, this is the model I'd go for. You're also going to get a stainless steel guide rod, which is a small upgrade. Most people do it just to increase the durability, especially if you're going to be using this as a sidearm on your law enforcement duty belt, stuff like that. Increases the reliability and durability of the gun there. There's also some internal upgrades we'll get to, but we'll get that in a takedown video. And also, you're going to get your standard magazine that comes with a full-size M&P, 17 rounds, and then plus one in the chamber. So total of 18 rounds on tap you can have. Still get your interchangeable back straps, all that stuff. You also have the option for safety, but they plugged it on this one. So yeah, let's go do some more shooting, and then we'll take this guy down. So we're back here out on the range with the M&P VTAC. The holster we're running today is GLS, a holster from Safariland. Pretty nice, good setup. Obviously this is the one that fits the M&P series. A little bit of retention on the rear here. Fits very well actually, and very snug in there. So we're going to do a couple draws just to get some sight picture on target. Pop a couple off reholster, just to do some training, get you guys some footage. So. So you can really bear down on the gun and get it running pretty fast. Obviously there's a extremely low bore axis, rivals the Glock. Also I don't know most of your guys' anatomy, but for me specifically, my hand rides really high up on the beaver tail, so I can get a very high grip up on this gun. It's realistically extremely controllable. There's no reason you couldn't run it fast. Okay, so we're back from shooting a little bit more with this, and we're going to do just a quick disassembly to kind of show you guys some upgrades on the trigger over the standard M&P. So to disassemble the gun, you're obviously going to want to drop the magazine. You're going to take the slide, lock it to the rear, flip your takedown lever down towards the trigger, and then you're going to, there are two ways to really do this. You can take the tool out of the grip here, which is also the piece that keeps the grip handles in place. You can take that, and if there's a little yellow lever you can flip down. You can do that to bypass depressing the trigger. Personally, I know the gun's clear. I don't really care. I'm not going to be all weird about it. So you can just let the slide ride forward, drop the striker, and then the slide comes off. So what's nice about this is, like I said before, you're getting your stainless steel guide rod, which is an upgrade over your plastic one. The barrel is still a melanite finish. It's Armorite from M&P. That's what they like to do on their standard finishes on their slides and barrels. But that's enough about the slide. What we're really going to talk about is the trigger pack. So you do get an upgraded trigger pack. It's very ever so slightly done just to get that a little bit more tactile and audible reset. There's a slight bump on the slide catch here that actually pushes the trigger bar forward, and it's in tandem. It's kind of done a little bit slightly different. They look very similar on the M&P series here, but it helps guide that forward on that reset to give it a more audible click, and it's a lot more tactile too. And I'll show you a demonstration of the trigger here once we get the gun all assembled and together. And here's an example of those stainless steel chassis that are implemented into the frame there. So let's put this gun back together. So what we're going to want to do is obviously we'll have our barrel in place. Take the guide rod here. We're going to pin it up against the barrel and then ride through the rails. Pull the slide to the rear, lock it back, and then sometimes the lever flips on its own, but you normally want to flip the lever, and then you let go, and then check the function. So, alright, seems good to me. So we'll do a little bit of trigger demonstration here. I'll get some contrast on the back. I'm going to go to my offhand, just to kind of get you guys a feel for it so you can see it a little better. So we are, the striker is ready to go, so we're going to just do a show here. So there is some take up. So you got the take up, a little bit of travel before the break, and the reset is a lot more audible and tactile than your standard M&P series, especially on the compact models. I don't know why it just really is crappy on the compact models, but there's the break again, gun cycles, that tactile and audible reset. So it's a really nice platform overall. The gun is just built like a tank, especially taking a good design and just making it improved out of the box. This is pretty much what everyone would do to the gun to make it their personal firearm, and ready for duty. So you're getting an excellent handgun package for the price. I picked mine up for about $450. I also did buy it used, but it was in immaculate condition, so I couldn't pass it up, and that's why we're out here talking about it today. But you can pick these up. Still, they're kind of up there. They're right around like $600 to $700. I've seen them out at stores locally, like $700 or like $670, $680, but online they can be had for right around that $600 mark. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this shooting a little bit more. Maybe we're going to do a drill here real quick, and then we'll sum up the video. Alright guys, so we're going to run a two-man buddy drill. This is just kind of a drill to simulate an imminent threat we have to advance on. It's not something I'd recommend doing drills unless you're supervised or well-trained. We've been to a couple courses. We've worked with professionals before, so we've done this drill a couple times. This is Tyler. He's going to be my partner in the drill, and we're just going to run and advance up on the targets, and we'll call clear whenever the drill's all finished, and everybody will empty up, and we'll go from there. Alright, so let's stage up the drill.
Yep. It'll be on me.
Alright.
Threat!